want me to yell at him?
Yeah.
He's looking at me, so he must have heard.
You should yell at him anyways. Make him pay for giving me a piss pot.
Hey, to be fair, he didn't even have a pot to piss in when he started this campaign.
That is true, actually.
So what you're saying is this all comes down to Genovan.
And don't blame the quest giver.
You're right, I should kill the quest giver.
I wouldn't attempt to do that either.
Hey, I'm probably stronger than their entire resistance.
You are, but statistically speaking, the more attacks your enemy has over you, the more likely you are.
Yes, but I do have 22 AC.
Sean said I
Doesn't
can 1v1
matter.
you.
What?
Having
can 1v1
22 AC doesn't really matter when there's 18 attacks coming at you. One or two of them are guaranteed to hit. And all it takes is one unlucky crit on max damage.
Man, Corza sure sounds girly.
He is.
Yeah. Good. So you get, punk ass bitch. Okay. So we playing without him?
For now, at least.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're just mostly going to be doing RPing, aren't we?
For the most part, yeah. Depends on how quickly we move through said RP.
And we should hit level 5 so I can take the fee for crafting magical arms and armor.
No.
You mean wondrous?
No, I can already craft wondrous items. My next feat is crafting magical arms and armor.
Where the hell is that spell? It can't be... oh, you know what? It's probably not on this fucking spell list, that's why.
How's it going, Tano?
Oh, it's going.
You did a hell of a lot of damage last time.
And almost died.
And I almost died too, so...
You actually did probably the second or third most damage in the group, though.
Yeah.
God.
It's weird how, like, if you take offensive spells, you deal damage.
Yeah, but
I mean, throwing rocks is obviously more efficient.
And then, hey, Cal, so what's his next page in the book now?
Did it even flip?
Oh, it didn't turn?
It didn't flip.
Okay, well, you cast Enlarge Person twice.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He can cast it 4 times before, well, yeah, you can cast it either 4 times or, until the page. Because you have Enlarged Person, or can cast, have the ability to cast Enlarged Person, you only have a 10% chance that the page turns.
also sorry about not having my spells listed. I have them on sticky note.
That's okay, I just took more effective spells than whatever you've been doing.
Jeez, Ted.
Not really. I mean, you had all the spells that you cast for spells he has access to, so it's not a stretch to say, oh yeah, I just prepared these.
Well, right, but do you have Burning Arc in your spellbook? Because if you don't, you need to get that spell.
Yeah, it's a really good spell.
I don't, but I will.
Burning Arc and Scorching Ray are like you need those spells.
But Burning Arc is an instant hit.
Yeah.
I'd rather take Snowball over Scorching Ray, that way you have more elemental variance.
That way we can call him Private Snowball too.
Okay. So after we got done talking with the what was his name? I had it written down somewhere.
The commander?
Yeah, the commander of the Knight of the Chain. Oh, did we ask by chance if he had a daughter that was maybe locked away in a castle or something?
No, we didn't.
No.
But we should have asked about their princess and see if we can get into her sex dungeon.
Please don't.
Or throw all
Please,
the chained.
please, for the love of God, do not insult him.
I didn't insult him.
I know, but like I was fucking sweating with Cody talking to him.
Hey, I gave him 10 gold hit Ray Taz and apologized for his idiocy when he realized he had the armor on him.
Hey, so before we do get started, Balin, so some spells just that you should definitely take. Mirror Image literally makes you like way tankier.
It makes you almost unhittable for 4 rounds, 5 rounds, depending on
yeah, depending on how you roll. So you're gonna want Mirror Image and Burning Arc, and then probably
the other thing that you should do when you have downtime is basically turn your entire spellbook into scrolls.
Yeah, definitely make more scrolls. So your profession, you should take Scribe.
He gets Scribe Scroll as a class skill.
Oh, good.
And wizards get Scribe, like the actual like Scribe Scroll ability as a
Like a bonus feat.
yeah, they get Scribe Scroll. Yeah, they get it like it's like a bonus feat, but they get it as a class.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we get back to the hideout.
Hey, not gonna return those horses first?
Aren't they from one of the guys at the hideout? Weren't they like his dad's?
Yeah, but he said his dad needs them back. Didn't say he was gonna return them for you. So I mean, if you wanna just do that,
no.
you can.
I mean,
We'll
didn't
bring the
those
horses
guys
back.
take all the horses? We have that
No,
wagon.
We took, oh yeah, that's right.
We have the 2 war trained horses and the wagon filled with stuff that we don't have to return.
But I think that those horses that we rode in actually went with the group as for distraction.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but we
you
have
know
the
what, that's
wagon.
right,
We
yeah.
don't need those horses.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No.
No. Alright. Yeah. I guess that's right.
Yeah. So we had to hoof it, or we
You
hopped on the wagon
guys
back
just
to
piled
town.
on the wagon and rode the wagon back.
Right. Almost all the way back. We didn't ride into town. We had to stash it somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you can't
Moving
bring a
right
homemade
along.
wagon.
But we did. Hey, your bag of holding. With his bag of holding, how much of that equipment could we carry back with us?
Pretty sure you can fit all of it. It's just light armor and weapons.
Okay,
With
so
the,
yeah,
with the
but we're
exception of that one Hell Knight full plate.
well that
Oh, we
Hell
have 2
Knight
bags
full
of
plate.
holding, don't we?
Well, that Hell Knight full plate armor. Oh yeah, that was from the boss, wasn't it?
It was from the boss, not from the one that's worth like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. So Coldigan, stuff all their stuff in your bag of holding so we can fence this in town.
I can spare 63 pounds of room, so if your bag gets too full.
Could he carry that Hell Knight armor into town concealed?
Yeah, you just shove it in your bag of holding.
Oh, I thought you said that wouldn't fit. Okay, yeah.
No,
so
I
shove
just said with
everything
the
in bag
exception
holding.
of that one Hell Knight plate, everything is just leather armor and swords and
Okay.
crossbows and stuff. Like it's
Plus
nothing
we have-
extra.
And then also
11 long swords, 11 black leather armor, 11 crossbows, 200 bolts, 1 Hell Knight full plate, 1 magical scimitar, 1 of invisibility with no charges.
Okay, and then the horses is there any like uniqueness to them that they would get spotted in town as Hell Knight horses?
Other than being massive and intimidating, though. If you disconnect them from the carriage and take the saddles off them, yeah, they wouldn't be identifiable.
Okay, so let's take these horses back into town, and then that guy that has the dad that has a stable, we'll have him house these horses for us for now. So we get back to town with all the shit.
Okay.
We get to the hideout, and we explain everything to Jonathan and the rest of the crew.
All right. I'm on the wrong page.
Yay, Callan gets RP.
It's not so much RP. I'm just trying to figure out the exact specifics of what happened.
What to do if you nearly kill your party, then throw the fight, and then they think they're OP?
At this point, the player should be well on their way to second level. Right in the book. Alright, so you guys get back to the hideout, and Ariel does his reunion thing with Janovan and the rest of the resistance movement, tells his story of being imprisoned and captured and having the crap kicked out of him and whatnot, because he was technically, the reason why he didn't start screaming and yelling as soon as you pulled the carriage over is because he was actually on. Alright,
What was his name?
Ariel, something like that. Arael.
Can we just call him the Little Mermaid?
No.
I think that those Hell Knights were gonna put him under the sea.
Down where it's wetter, down where it's deader, under the sea.
Male half-elf cleric of Yamade.
Hey, you know what I say? I get my best Donald Trump saying, I say, he's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he's not exactly very smart if he got captured.
That wasn't, you guys also got a fame point for not killing the helm.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Fame point?
It's a party-wide thing, it's not an individual
thing. Yeah, so we have 2 of those things now, right?
Yep.
Or did I get 3 because I returned that guy's money for his go?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay,
yeah,
boys.
Alright, so we go, let me see, yeah, you guys, Ariel does this thing with Janovan, reunites with everybody, all of that fun stuff. Janovan suggests that because of your earlier antics that you guys should lay low for a bit and not cause too much trouble, since you did just piss off an Order of Hell Knights.
Okay.
But we did impress another.
So we have today and tomorrow, and then on the 3rd day we need to go meet up with that Hell Knight. Yeah. He's meeting us at the old lady's magic shop.
So when are you bringing those horses over to the stables? Are you doing that like right away, or?
Yeah, the first day.
Oh, right so away. You're doing it. So okay, so you guys are resting first and then doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys actually later that night after you guys get back, Jacobo comes in. He's the guy who had the dad that he's the guy that had the dad that owned. And he tells you that, he's like, you would not believe what happened when I brought the horses back.
Your dad was dead.
No. Sessing Umboro Ulavad was there when I showed up with the horses, and was absolutely pissed that my dad had no horses to spare for his performance. And you guys would know this guy as a pseudo-celebrity. He's a famous actor in a play troupe that runs around West Crown.
Okay.
It's not an unknown. If you were to walk up to this guy and pretended not to know him, you'd be
angry.
Well, no, you'd actually be insulting him, because he is famous enough that the whole city knows who he is.
I mean, to be fair, I'm from out of town, so I don't know who he is.
Yeah, but Virgo,
he'd still be insulted. It's his ego.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the picture of him shows him wearing like a red leather doublet, like, and yeah, he looks like a fucking Nazi. Anyway.
That's not how I would describe a famous person.
Looks like Charlie Chaplin.
I don't know. Hitler's still pretty famous all these years later.
So I wasn't gonna say that, but anyway, yeah. So he tells you the story that basically this guy was when he got back with the horses, he was absolutely pissed and was just screaming and yelling at his dad. And later that night, when he was doing his play, it did not go well, and basically in the morning, Jacobo comes back, or yeah, sorry, the next morning I should say, when everybody's kind of doing their thing in the morning, Jacobo comes back from his dad's with a letter that basically it's just full of insults from this guy, saying that he's blaming you guys for ruining his play.
Is Jacobo's dad getting any threats or anything, or is this just the guy being a little bitch?
Well, this guy is being a little bitch. Like, he starts off by sending letters and basically like just just because this is gonna be hilarious when it happens. But he's basically gonna start sending you like boxes of dead rats and stuff like that. He's just being an ass.
Okay.
I mean, that could lead to plague.
Yeah, like he's blaming you for ruining his performance, and that all the screaming and yelling he did caused a tremor in his voice, and that's why his play didn't do well. And the reason why one of his co-stars got kicked off a horse, got blocked off a horse, was because the horses were so tired from being used. Like, yeah, he's basically being a whiny little bitch about everything.
So have Jacoba ask his. Oh, so he's blaming us. He's not blaming Jacoba's dad.
So guys,
Well,
I have a question
everybody.
to ask. Are you all up to choke a bitch?
I mean, I could just bluff him and make him piss his pants.
Well, you have no way to track this guy down, for one.
I mean, he
And
works
Probably
at the theater.
undercover too.
I mean, if he's famous, then surely we know where his show is going next.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this guy right now. Though. This is a waste of our time. You guys can deal with it if you'd like, but I have wondrous items to craft.
Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad. I actually forgot the way that you guys set that up. It gave you no reason to go over to that place. Otherwise, you would actually had a roleplay encounter with. Anyway, it's in the book. I have to say that happens.
Okay.
So yeah, over the course of the next few days, you just get random like dead flowers and threatening notes and all kinds of other petty shit.
Wow, this
Can
is
I
the
put it
most
in a box
romantic.
and send it back to him?
You know, Jonathan, it'd be nice if someone would care this much about me.
I don't see that happening anytime in the foreseeable future.
Apparently Hammer got confused and thought we were starting late, so he'll be on in a little bit.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay, so.
Oh, also over the next couple of days, Korza, you hear a rumor that, you hear a rumor that, you're a eunuch?
Oh, sorry. You got out.
See, I don't know what a eunuch is.
Somebody that has no balls.
Hello.
I mean, that sounds like Korza, so...
It's a guy that's been castrated, is what it is. And yeah, I forgot about just reading over what this guy does. Yeah, he starts spreading rumors about you guys and whatnot. And one of them that he spreads is one of them is that one of you is a eunuch.
Nose goes 1, 2, 3, not it.
Dude, if I ever run into this guy, he's gonna be a eunuch.
Yeah, and because of that, you have a -5 to your diplomacy check.
What?
All of us?
No, just Korza.
What? That's some bullshit. Oh, well, at least
That's
it's on my bluff
in
check.
the book. Yeah, you have a -5 to 2 diplomacy checks
Okay, well, my diplomacy's back at 0 then.
until this until that rumor kind of blows.
Okay.
Are you sure you guys don't want to choke a bitch?
See, I would love to go and hunt this guy down, but honestly, it's gonna be more useful for me to craft magical items.
Yeah, and anytime you hear rumors about you guys are currently referred to as the horse thieves. Well, this is
Horse thieves?
Well, considering being a horse thief is a pretty big crime, I feel like that's enough reason to go after him.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. You know what?
you weren't here.
This is only gonna take a day. Let's go find him.
Yeah, let's go choke a bitch.
Okay, so me and Shantz are gonna go. Anyone else accompanying us?
Might as
Hell
well.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm bringing extra popcorn.
Okay.
Can that be an ongoing thing, Cal?
You just have
Bring
popcorn.
popcorn.
You
I just
you
have
should
popcorn, then I start munching.
Have a
What?
bag of holding that's just full of popcorn.
Hey guys,
Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
sorry, late, but I read the thing from Raytaz yesterday. You wrote, so we're probably gonna have a bit of a
Yeah.
later birthday.
Yeah, no,
we switched to having an early session.
we had an actual conversation about it and nobody posted it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you guys have 3 days. Yes, you guys currently have 3 days before, 2 days technically, before that commander shows up. And yeah,
So
in terms of like this guy's basically, he's just being a whiny little rich guy. That's all. Like he's not actually nothing that he does aside from that small penalty to your diplomacy is actually going to hurt you in the long run.
Right, other than calling us horse thieves too, so we're gonna
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, but we can't have that kind of slander on our name.
Yeah. Let's go, Choco bitch.
So we went home the first day, took the horses back, rested, and now this is the day after the fight, and we're gonna go out and find this guy.
Okay. I need to figure out where the hell he is. Or if he's even somewhere that he could be found.
Like, I'm assuming we would just wait outside the theater that he performs at.
But there's multiple theaters around.
Well, I figure out whichever one he's playing at.
Can I do a perception check for any posters? That'll give us a hint.
Knowledge local would be better for that.
Who has decent knowledge local?
You.
You do?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, remember? Ballin's super knowledgeable. He knows how useless he is.
Aww.
Don't say that to his face. Rude.
Say it.
I mean, he watched the video. He already heard the joke.
I'm sorry, Ballin. I didn't think your character was useless.
You liar.
So, is that the 11 swords? That's the loot, right?
Yeah.
That's the loot we got from that big fight.
Oh, yeah, and then we should ask Jonathan and the guys if they could fence that for us.
Not the scimitar, the full plate, and the wand of invisibility, though.
Why do you want to keep the full plate?
I'm pretty sure the full plate is magical.
Well, right, but nobody in our group uses heavy armor.
Yes, but if we know how magical it is, we could probably get more.
Yeah, your war priest does. Your war priest is wearing full plate right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You keep it then. So have them fence everything other than the scimitar.
And you guys haven't.
And I remember you went for the. I remember you saw the scimitar and it had like a creepy aura, and you backed off.
I actually have the identify spell.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna identify all the items.
Alright, so you have 11 plus 1 longswords, 11 plus 1 leather armors, and that scimitar is a +2 scimitar of Chaotic Outsider Bane. Which is a very good thing you specifically didn't go toe-to-toe with that guy, or you would have got fucked.
Gotcha.
What kind of scimitar is it?
Chaotic Outsider Bane.
So it would be really good against like that Varrock that we fought.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also works against anything of a chaotic alignment, and Korza is an Azamar, which is also an outsider, and he is chaotic good.
That would have fucked me.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Bane weapons are treated as having a +2 enchantment higher than what they currently have when they're fighting their Bane target. Yeah. And they deal an additional 2d6 Bane damage to that target on top of their normal damage.
Oh, so he probably would have just outright killed Korza.
Yeah, he would have decapitated me.
Yeah.
So somebody should definitely take that scimitar and use it.
Well, I mean, I use my claws, so...
Our swashbuckler to use light weapons, or can you use that scimitar?
No, I don't use slash.
Oh, you use piercing?
He has to use piercing. Yeah, he has to use piercing weapons to get his stuff.
Speaking of piercing weapons...
I'm chaotic, so...
No, you could still use a weapon, it's just...
You could use it.
It's super effective against chaotic creatures.
And it's chaotic outsiders specifically, you're not an outsider.
Alright, I can throw it in my bag. I think Verum Infinitum is a little better, though.
Outsiders... True. Yes, well, that's also an artifact, but...
It's a martial weapon, right?
Scimitar? Yeah. No, scimitars are one-handed martial weapons.
Okay, so I can't use it. I'm not proficient in it.
What'd you say it was? A +2 with
It's a +2 chaotic outsider Bane weapon.
So let's just hold on to it for now.
And then what about the full plate?
The full plate is a +2 full plate of minor spell resistance.
I think that's an
Cody.
upgrade for Taz.
Put it on, Cody.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so whenever anybody makes a cast a spell against you in that armor, they have to succeed a DC 10 caster level check, or the spell just bounces off you pretty much.
What type of
The spell
crossbows?
fails. And all the crossbows are just standard crossbows.
Like light or heavy?
Lights.
Okay, so let's have Jonathan fence. Let's have them fence everything except for the scimitar and full plate mail.
You wanna get rid of the wand of invisibility too?
I
Has
mean,
no charges.
yeah.
Yeah, but
pretty much
worthless.
there should be a way to charge it up, I would think.
There is,
No.
it's just incredibly expensive.
Oh,
Yeah,
Callan,
it's just
Is
as
there
easy
any
to
way
make a
we
new one.
go to a blacksmith or something to get a scissor?
You want a Sizor?
Sizer. Yeah.
Isn't that a slashing weapon?
It's piercing.
Okay, so
yeah, piercing.
me
Oh,
and
it is
me
too.
and
Holy shit.
Or is that not available?
No, you can get one.
Hey, Korza,
if you want to get one, but just keep in mind your the base damage on it is higher than your rapier, but your rapier has a ridiculous critical threat.
what'd you say, Korza? I mean, Shansa.
I was wondering if you could make me boots of levitation.
Let me look it up quick. Let me look in my little book of
I
magical
know it's a
items.
wondrous item.
Yeah, I know. I can make wondrous items.
Hey, Korza.
Levitation.
I mean, Shansa. Sorry.
Yeah, I could make it. But I mean, would you rather have that or Boots of the Spider?
I mean, I can already climb without a check, so I think boots of levitation would be better for fighting.
I mean, all it's gonna do is make you levitate. It's not like you can fly. Why don't you look up winged
No.
boots?
I can move up and down 20 feet per round, so I could technically fly.
Look at winged boots.
Of course. We're in the middle of Pathfinder and they're offering a leadership planning course for the prospects, Taz.
I saw that.
Oh well.
Winged boots.
But yeah, Hammer, if I were you, I wouldn't go for the Sizor simply because you've already invested a lot of money into your rapier, and with the critical threat range being as low as it is, you're going to consistently do way more damage than that side.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep something with your crit since that's what your entire class runs off of.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice because any round you don't attack, you get a +1 bonus to your AC, but when you do attack, you take a -1 penalty on your attack rolls and you lose your AC.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. It gives a +1 bonus to your AC, but if you attack with a blade, you lose your AC bonus in that round and take a -1 penalty on attack rolls with a Sizor. While wearing a Sizor, you cannot use that hand for anything else. It provides a +10 bonus to your CMD against being disarmed. Donning a Sizor is a 4-round.
But damage is 1d10.
Yeah, but your 1d6 rapier on a crit plus your strength does like 30 damage consistently.
That's true.
And
Hey,
go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead. No, it's just that I'm done.
Thought it would look cool with a gun.
I was
and
gonna
a sight.
talk with Shansa quick about this actor. So what I'm gonna need you to do, Shansa, is we're gonna drag him into an alley, and I just need you to restrain him,
Okay.
just for when this all goes down.
Okay.
Just let me do the talking. You be the big scary lizard.
I do think I'd rather have the boots of levitation, though. They don't have a limit.
Okay.
Plus, they would only be slightly slower. And they're literally half the cost.
Okay.
How have you been since your last fix?
Alright,
Okay, so I'll give you the 3,750 gold for the boots then, Corza.
alright, so yeah, upon discussing your plan about going after this guy, Janovan kind of overhears it and doesn't recommend screwing with the bureaucracy or the aristocrats of the city. You'd never know who they're connected to.
Jonathan, we can't
But
lead
if
the
you-
people into a better future if we have our name slandered like this. We need the populace on our side.
But yeah, but look at the stuff you guys have already done. Like people have already started to forget about it. And it's only been a day.
Look, Jonathan, I know that you don't understand completely, but he said one of us don't have a dick. So, I mean, this is...
Well, you don't.
Excuse me? I literally just whip it out right there.
So like, yeah, see, look, no dick.
Oh.
I let out the longest, most defeated sigh in the existence of sighs. Like, just hands on my hips, just leaning back. Rude. That was rude.
But Ariel walks by and just casts invisibility on it.
I
wish you could do that. He's a cleric.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank god. I was gonna say, because I think I can counterspell that. Okay, actually, you know what? I like, still pants down. I turn over to Bale and I'm like, you got that enlarged person spell ready?
I cast mirror image.
I start
Cast
helicoptering.
Run away.
Okay.
Well, this devolved quickly.
Yeah. Whatever, okay. I fucking saunder over to my corner and start crafting magical item.
Did you at least pull your pants back up?
No.
No. No.
That doesn't seem right.
Let's see. So what I actually, so there's one item I want to start crafting for myself before I make your item. Shansa. Shansa. Oh my goodness.
I'm here. I was just doing some quick math to readjust my weight in my bag of holding.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make one item for myself, but it'll only take a day. And then I'll start making your boots of levitation.
That's fine. I already gave you the 3,750 gold for the boots anyway, so...
Okay, so I'm taking 1,000 gold off myself, and this first day, I'm gonna craft a bladed belt.
Okay.
You know what that is? So it's just a belt consisting of many bits of tanned leather joined together by thick metal studs. And on command, the belt's wearer can transform the belt into a single masterwork, slashing, or piercing melee weapon of his or her choice. As long as I'm holding the weapon, I can also revert it back into the belt form with a command. And the belt can be enchanted like a piercing or slashing weapon, using the cost of the belt as the cost of a masterwork
cool.
item. Yeah.
And oh yeah, never mind. You're a sorcerer. You have magic.
I have what?
Magic weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, so after this, your little theatrics with the Hell Knights is kind of done and over with. You start seeing a lot of like posters and flyers up and about for the mayor offering bounty rewards for any sort of banditry that's gone on. Like the Hell Knights, over the course of the next couple of days, the Hell Knights basically spend their time trying to figure out what the hell's going on and like who stole their prisoner and whatnot. And because they're doing that, they're not protecting the city at all. And the city guards are all but useless. They're basically in the pocket of the guys you're trying to overthrow. So the city, over the next couple of days, the city starts to become incredibly hostile, and like rewards start being posted for like gets 10 gold a head or something like that for the bandits.
Hmm.
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, there's three contracts come out for capturing bandits, to dealing with a goblin infestation, or hunting down shadow beasts. Like that, there's just like posters and flyers, and like, you know, come to the sheriff, not the sheriff's office, but like come see the city guards if you're interested in helping protect the city. You know, you just see like these posters all over.
Do the posters have the rewards listed? Because I know you said 10 gold ahead, but I don't think goblins, shadow beasts, and bandits would have the same reward.
I kind of want to go kill some goblins because I still haven't killed any in Pathfinder yet.
I believe though with that the scimitar that we got, hunting down those shadow beasts would be super easy.
Yeah, but that requires someone to use it.
Yeah, I think you should use it because I mean your claws are doing damage, but that scimitar would out damage your claws by like a ridiculous amount.
When fighting outsiders, yeah, but I don't know if he's proficient with it.
It's a simple weapon, or martial weapon. Druids are proficient with martial weapons.
I'm not a druid, I'm a ranger.
Oh, ranger, yes, you're definitely proficient with martial weapons.
Well, as far as I'm aware, I'm only proficient with light armor, medium armor, and shields. I don't know about anything else.
Yeah, and then you're proficient in simple and martial weapons.
For every shadow beast that gets turned in, every head of every shadow beast that gets turned in, you get a reward of a bag of gold worth 100.
And what about the goblins?
The goblins is the same thing, and so are the bandits.
Oh, okay. So sure, let's go kill goblins if we want.
Yeah, goblins are pretty easy, so.
Well, and is there any descriptor as to like what part of town these are going on in? Like, is there one that's in a more heavy populated place than another?
The poster reads, "A crafty white-bearded goblin named Whitechin, living in the ruined part of the city near the south wall, has staked out a small territory for himself and attracted a number of followers. Left unchecked, his minions and their goblin dogs could start raiding the city or harassing merchant traffic."
Not the merchants, we need them for gear.
Okay.
Any assistance you can offer us in dealing with this matter would be greatly appreciated. Please speak to the Datari for more information.
I think that we should have that meeting that we're scheduled to have before we go ahead.
So, Corza, you craft the items. We'll meet up with the guy at the magic shop.
Well, I want to be there for the thing at the magic shop because I don't trust all you guys. But that first day after, I crafted the belt, the bladed belt. Did you guys do anything? Because that was just one day, and then the next day is when the meeting is. So I can still go to the meeting and do a craft that day. It's not like it's going to take 5+ hours to go to that meeting and come back.
Yeah, and you don't have to, when you're, just for everybody else's information, crafting does not need to be consistent. You could work on something for 10 minutes if you wanted, it still counts.
Oh, also, did you want me to roll for that bladed belt to make sure it's not a cursed item? Because, I mean, well, because my skill for use magic device, or no, spellcraft is what I use.
If you roll, as long as, what's the DC on crafting it?
It's going to be an 11. It's 10 plus whatever the caster level is.
What do you need to roll to have it be cursed?
I just have to fail by more than 5, which is impossible.
Okay, well, just roll, and as long as you don't roll a 1, it's not.
17, yeah. So, I made it.
Okay, so while he's doing that, I actually want to go to the magic shop.
Okay.
And
I'm going as well.
I would like to see if she has a shield cloak.
You mean like a cloak of natural armor?
No, a shield cloak.
A cloak of shield.
Because this is much more abusable than a buckler. I can lift it up as a move action, so what I could do is I could drop it as a free action, make my 3 attacks, and then as a move action, pick it back up for my AC.
No, because to make all 3 of your attacks, it's a full round action.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it takes a full 6 seconds to make all 3 of your attacks.
That's right. Oh well, I still think it's a bit more abusable than the buckler, so.
Yeah, basically you can, instead of, it'll still occupy your offhand, but you just basically block attacks with your cloak instead of your,
Yeah.
instead of a shield. And then you can let it go as a free action.
So
And then
it
I'm
would be
also not
better
carrying a buckler anymore, so.
as your sorcerer and crafter of magical items, I would suggest you just get a cloak of natural armor because that stacks.
I
with
already
your-
have a natural armor, though.
Yeah, he's already got natural armor.
But it stacks with his natural armor, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Well,
Because your natural, like, it's just from items. Like, if you have 2 natural armor items, they won't stack. But if you're just natural armor is from like your skin.
it'll depend on what it states. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's right. Yeah, because your scales are their own natural, and then the cloak would
Be another
cloak takes-
natural.
Can you give me a link to this? Because I'm only finding the amulet of natural armor.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the amulet of natural armor. I mean, honestly, you could technically put it on a cloak, but it's the exact same thing. Yeah. Like the wondrous items and the magic items they list in the book aren't specifically set in stone. Like if you wanted to add natural armor to a cloak instead of an amulet, you could do that. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you could have a cloak made of like wyvern skin, and it could give it a natural armor bonus.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how much would it cost to get a natural armor cloak then?
2,000 gold for a +1 natural, 8,000 for a +2, 18,000 for a +3, and 32,000 for a +4, 50,000 for a +.
Okay, so you're just using the amulet's pricing then?
Yeah. The same pricing.
It's the same pricing.
Yeah, because the actual
it's
material
not-
is going to be like 1 or 2 gold difference.
And is this the
Yeah.
same lady that I'm going to have to wait like days to get it?
Right, because she can't just make this shit appear out of thin air.
Yeah,
Well, she doesn't
carry
have
this crap
any-
on her.
If I was there, I would be so disappointed in the way you're treating this magic user.
You're right, I should hit on her! Hey baby, you come around here often?
No. Remember when
He actually
Corza tried
said
to
that
bluff
to
her
her.
and failed? Guy who has like a +40 to his bluff check failed in that shop? I wouldn't do that if I were.
And also, like they're doing this, and I make my bladed belt, and I also make like a little origami flower for Jonathan.
So how long would it take for her to craft it?
Depends on the price.
Let's just say I do the 2,000 one.
Because it's basically just casting bark skin on a piece of cloth, say 24 hours.
Just for like a standard rule for you, Shanta, it's 1,000 gold is a day of work,
Okay.
Yeah.
and she has to use. You take whatever the item's price is, divide it in 2, and that's how many days.
How much would she charge if I asked her to have a picture of a dolphin on the cloak?
She's not a seamstress.
Could you
Okay,
get
so
that
if I bring you the cloak with a dolphin on it, that would work
Yes.
then. Okay, I go find a seamstress.
Hey, what kind of material do you want the cloak made out of?
To wear? Oh,
You want just plain cloth? Do you want like gold embroidery? Like what do you want?
Ooh, a golden dolphin. That sounds fun.
That sounds expensive.
How much would that cost?
Let's see. You can get a golden goblet engraved with whatever the hell you want on it for 10 gold. So let's say 30 gold for something the size of a cloak.
Okay, so and if I had the dolphin, just the dolphin embroidered?
That's what I'm talking about. Just the dolphin in gold embroidery would be 30.
Okay,
Like, I know
so
that sounds cheap, but in terms of like the actual game, like that's ridiculous for a piece of cloth you wear on your shoulder.
I mean that's perfectly fine for me. So, how long would it take to get this cloak?
Say it'll take half a day for them to. Like they just grab whatever cloak you pick out. They'll just take it and embroider it, and it'll take.
oh, make sure
like
it's a
3
blue
or 4
cloak
hours.
then, like an ocean blue cloak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and does the cloak have to be masterwork or anything?
No.
Okay,
No.
so
I mean, like clothing, you can't really make masterwork clothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the only time that basically clothing itself, unless it's ripped or torn, is technically always masterwork because you can't make clothing without knowing what you're.
Wow, look at how good these seams are on this dress. It's a masterwork
Exactly.
dress.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The only things that are masterwork quality things are his arms and
Made
armor.
of metal, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It gives
so
me a +5 to my fabulous rolls.
fabulous.
Getting a little
Oh.
gay there. Take it down.
That's a nice turkey sandwich you got there. It's ham.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
All right. So yeah, it'll be about 30 gold, and it'll take half a day. It'll take
Okay.
half a day for them to embroider the cloak. It'll be 30 gold, and it'll take 24 hours for her to do her.
You'll get it tomorrow then.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can pick it up tomorrow when you go for the meeting.
So I would also like to pick out a cloak specifically with a green background, and then I want
Okay.
the dolphins area to be ocean blue.
Okay.
That won't cost anything extra?
30
Won't
gold
cost
is pretty
anything
expensive
extra.
for a cloak.
30 gold. Yeah, 30 gold is ridiculous. That's like paying $100 for a coffee.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
So I give her the gold and let it go.
If you want a specifically designed cloak, then yeah, it'll take a day for them to make it. Because if you're not just picking one off the rack, they'll have to actually make one, which will take.
Yeah, just get a blue cloak or a green cloak and get it embroidered. Because you're gonna want this cloak as soon as possible.
So wait, having it be green and blue is going to take longer?
Yeah.
It's a custom-made cloak, so they'd actually have to make it.
Oh. Well, then I want
There's
a green
cloaks
cloak.
There's cloaks that are green on one side and blue on the other, which are already made, but
Well, then I want a green cloak, so.
okay. Either way, yeah. Basically, they'll make your cloak, have it sent to the magic shop, and you can pick it up at the magic shop.
Okay. Well, then I go back to the magic shop and I'll just give her the 2,000 gold or 1,000 gold?
2,000 for a +1.
Okay, I'll just give her the 2,000 gold so she can start on it as soon as she gets it.
Alright, where are we taking that out of those the remainder of the chests?
He's got it in his.
I have my own gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I have
guys-
I'm paying for this all by myself.
Yeah, you guys divvied up your own gold a little while ago.
I didn't get any gold from him.
You got
Okay.
you
Well,
got
no,
a bunch of
he took his
gems.
own.
Yeah, I
He
got
took his
100
own
gold
gold.
to get back.
Oh, Hammer wants one of the leather armor.
You can have one if you want.
What's the
Are you?
It's a +1 leather armor, so actually I think that might be an upgrade for you.
That Hell Knight plate, can we have, before I put it on, can we have our blacksmith, like, scrub the insignia off of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take him a day to do it, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now.
Alright, so Hell Knight leather armor is a +4 bonus to, or +1 Hell Knight leather armor is a +4 bonus to your AC, and allows a maximum dex bonus of up to +5 with a -1 check penalty.
Does it have the insignia?
Mm-hmm.
Can I also send it to?
Blacksmith to get it scrubbed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could take the patch off.
Didn't you just buy some Skeizers?
No.
No, he didn't.
A Sizor is a weapon that mounts
Yes,
specifically to
yes.
your arm.
I know. Similar to a Cestus.
Yes.
That's what you usually use if you lose your hand, I guess. Or a
I
hook.
would. Or I'd, throw a buckler on top of that sizer.
The sizer counts as a buckler when you're not attacking.
Can I get a middle finger drawn on the sizer?
Let's not get sidetracked here, kids.
Alright,
Penis
so
shape.
you guys are making stuff and getting stuff made.
Okay, anybody else have anything they want to do for that day?
Neat.
Okay,
I'm
so
good.
now the second day. So we rest up, whatnot, and then we go to meet with Gorath? Gothra.
Go to me. Gorthral, the chain.
Gothral, there it is, yeah.
Or his squire, from what I understand.
Yes, you are meeting with his squire.
What are you
Okay,
doing
and
here,
did,
Corza? Get making my boots.
You shut your goddamn lizard trap. Did we have Jonathan and them fence the rest of the stuff? Have we gotten gold from that yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So we go to meet with the squire. All of us are going.
Okay, yeah, Janovan comes back, and she gives 3,300 gold to every single person in the resistance.
Oh wow.
3,200?
300.
3,300?
Not just to you five. She pays the NPCs too.
Nice.
Woohoo!
3,300. Sweet, I have 3,419 gold now.
Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, she gives everybody 3,300 gold, and what was left over goes towards the
base fund.
Yeah.
To the nest egg.
Pretty much. Alright. So you guys are doing this whole meeting thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I make
so you walk
before
in-
Janovan leaves, I make a comment to her going to go make the baby room for when Corza suddenly seduces you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I grab Shansa by the scruff of the neck and attempt to drag him out.
I'm making a post strength check.
Okay, let's do it. Roll your d20, add your strength modifier.
Are you gonna blow up your
16.
head?
I got a 9.
I think
Okay,
you rolled a 16.
yeah, you fucking beat me.
So Corza's just sitting there trying to pull me along. I'm just standing there with a straight back looking at Janovan.
Yeah, I'm making a slap check. What's your AC?
22.
God damn it, I only got 8.
Can Corza take 1 temporary damage for that?
Yes he can.
If you hit me back.
And I say, Corza, put a gold in the slap jar.
I just curse under my breath and put a gold in the slap jar.
Justice!
Alright. So when you guys get to the magic shop, you walk in and just, the regular old lady's there. And she just kind of looks at you, and she's like, your friend's in the alley behind the shop.
Any word on the cloak?
Yes, she also gives you your cloak.
Yay!
Happy birthday.
All
Okay,
right.
we excuse
So it's a
ourselves from the
+1
shop.
shield cloak?
+1 natural armor.
It's a +1 cloak of natural armor.
Right.
I have my shield in my offhand, but my weapon is otherwise sheathed.
Okay. Alright, so you guys walk into the alley, and apparently there's not really anything there. There's not really anything there. But you hear a voice, a woman's voice from behind you, actually, that says,
Yes, we're the shield of Shemu.
no, she doesn't ask. Yeah, basically she's just like, so you're the pathetic whelps that killed the Red Devil?
I take a very, very deep bow and say, yes, we are those pathetic people.
All you heard was a voice, you don't see anything.
Oh, well, I just bow in a general direction of that I heard the voice in.
I would like to make a perception check.
Yeah, there's no need. After she speaks and you guys turn around, like the air right behind you kind of shimmers and breaks, and there's a woman standing behind you. She looks kind of weird in the way that she's dressed. She's dressed in the same order of the chain, like Hell Knight insignias and whatnot, but she's wearing like a chainmail breastplate, kind of, is the best way I can describe that. Like her outfit is basically like half leather and chainmail armor, and the bottom half is a dress. Basically.
So is she wearing a bra underneath? Because that has to chafe your nipples.
You wouldn't be able to tell if she was. But yeah, basically the way that she's dressed is basically she's wearing a dress and then threw armor over top of the top half.
Huh.
And
this must be the sex princess we've heard so much about.
You must be Gothrod's servant.
Yeah, and she's got a big ass fucking curved greatsword on her back with a bow, and she has a sizor hanging from her head. And most notably, though, she's got 3 noticeable tattoos. She's got one that's the picture. It's a picture of a tower shield, like a really ornate tower shield, on one arm. She's got one that looks very similar to the sword she has on her back. It's like fantasized, basically. It's like a high fantasy version of her own weapon. So it's got all kinds of decoration and ornaments on it, and decorations on the blade and shit. And you can just make out the edge of a cat that comes up from under the neckline of her dress up onto the side of her neck.
Okay, knowledge arcana check, because I heard rumors when I was about people getting tattoos that they could actually like manifest in things that they were. So let's see, knowledge arcana.
When you flip on your detect magic, her tattoos light up like a fucking Christmas.
Those
Detect
tattoos.
magic. He was doing a knowledge check though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what he was trying to do. And it's detect magic, not knowledge arcane. Your knowledge arcane tells you that yes, magic tattoos exist. Your detect magic would be what you need to tell yes, those are magic tattoos.
Those tattoos are amazing. Can I touch one?
But depends how much do you value your fingers?
I mean, I don't think he values them very much.
Oh no, I say that depends, and I look at Cole, or god damn it, what's your character's name, Cody?
Cooldigan.
I look at Cooldigan. I said, how good is your restoration?
What restoration?
I value my fingers. Never mind.
Okay, so she pulls. She kind of reaches behind her and pulls a massive sack of gold off her belt and kind of puts it on the ground.
Also, Gothril said that if we ever needed any of our, ever wanted to seek training, that we had to just seek him out. Where would we find you guys, and what kind of training would that entail?
It's like, I was sent here to assist your organization. I will be coming back with you. But you, she's basically like, she's not happy to be here, and basically thinks you're just a band of punks that are useless. Not very pleasant to talk to. She's just like, she's like, I'm not doing anything without testing you.
I mean, Janovan back home isn't going to be happy about me bringing a random woman.
Let's be fair, Korza. You bring home random women all the time.
Not wrong.
Not in front of a new lady. So what kind of test are you thinking?
She kind of takes a look around. She points at Shanza and she points at Kulzak, and she's just she's like I want to test both of you, and I'm going to test you 2 at a time. So she points at the 2. She's like, you and you step forward, and she jumps back 5 feet and basically takes a defensive step.
You know, boys, usually you have to pay extra to go 2 at a time.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Can I have Korza's share of the gold?
I go ahead and I pick up that sack of gold and I say, "Let me just get this out of the way." Just
I
that.
I just lean back against the alley and enjoy this little spectacle that's about to go down.
Yeah, she kind of takes note of your smile. She's like, "Don't get cocky. You're next."
I feel shivers.
Of course,
down
it's
my
gonna
spine.
get
I'm
beat up
excited.
by a girl.
All right, so roll initiative.
Okay, so D20 plus
D20, right?
D20 plus Dex.
Oh, I did that wrong. 19. It's fun having +9 initiative.
Yep. Yeah, I got an 8.
Got 3.
So me, her, then Coolsock.
Yep. No surprise round because it's, you know. But yeah.
Initiated.
Okay, so.
All right.
Up.
So yeah, you're up. You're up first.
I'm just going to prepare an attack and stay where I am.
Okay. All right. So she she watches your defensive posture and she grins, and she kind of makes a motion with her hand, and basically in the span of like 2 seconds, she is moving through your threatened squares. Make an attack roll.
Okay, so D20.
Did Golzak have a turn before?
No.
28.
28.
Sure is nice having a +9 to attacks.
Nope.
What?
Wow.
Basically, yeah, before you even have a chance to react, she's behind you.
That was a natural 19.
Oh, that would have threatened a crit then. Oh no, because it's your claws.
Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, she gets behind you, but she gets behind you and tries to bitch slap you. What's your AC is what, like 20 something?
23.
22. Oh,
Yeah,
23 with the natural armor now.
Yeah, she tries to bitch slap you, but you manage to dodge it.
Now it's Coolzock's turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I turn to her. Wait, I have to roll first, right? Because I want to bitch slap her too.
Yeah, you have to roll to hit her. You don't get any. All you get is your strength bonus to hit, though. You don't get anything from your weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 15.
No. All right. So yeah, it's Shanzo's turn.
Just give me a second. I'm looking something up. Dang it. Well, crap. The Summon Nature Ally page is down.
You also provoke if you do that.
Oh, I suppose.
So if he rolled a 29 and he couldn't even touch her.
28.
Or 28.
You'll always hit on a natural 20.
Yeah, you always hit on a natural 20.
I got the Summon Nature's Ally page to pop up.
Well, whatever. I'll go for a claw attack and a bite attack, but I won't use my buckler hand.
Okay.
So D20 plus 9, plus 9. So 23 and 20.
Nope and nope.
And that would be my turn.
So you know, yeah, just so you know that her AC being stupidly fucking high when you tried to hit her was specifically because it was an attack of opportunity. Don't worry, her AC is not like 30 or something like that. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, when she dashed at you, she pulled her greatsword off her back, and then basically got behind you and tried to bitch slap you, just by holding it with one hand or like letting it fall to the ground. Not holding it with one hand, but not holding it up. And she tried to bitch slap you with her free hand. Now she actually swings at you with her greatsword. Fuck, natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so that's 16 to confirm, which it doesn't. So she hits you with her greatsword for 10 damage.
That's all? You have me worried.
I rolled a 4 on her weapon roll.
I'm guessing it's Hammer's turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I grab my Masterwork Rapier and stab her in the knee.
In the knee. We are the Knights of Knee capping.
Knights of kneecapping. Okay.
And I rolled a 22 to crit. Does that still hit or no?
No, in order to confirm, in order for your critical threat range to actually crit, you would have to have been able to hit them with that roll normally. So if you roll a 16 and your bonus to hit isn't high enough to beat her AC, you don't get your...
I rolled an 18.
Well, that's what I mean though. Okay, so you rolled an 18 and the total roll, like the... Yeah, plus 5 is 23.
I mean, my 23 missed, so...
Yeah. Yeah, no, 23 doesn't hit.
Can't really hit her unless I get a nat 20.
Cass, I love you, but you scratched me the last time Bandit freaked out, so don't get to sit on my lap.
So my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for another 2 attacks.
Okay.
Natural 1 on the claw attack. And then an 18 on the bite attack, so no hits.
Alright.
I'm rolling like crap. I'm gonna have to start trying.
Alright, so yeah, she's just kind of like dancing around, dodging your attacks like this. That she is ridiculously fast when it comes to you guys trying to hit her, like to the point where you guys just can't keep up with her.
Can we cast?
Well, what is? Yeah, you could cast spells, but it's her turn. What is your? You're not wearing armor or anything, eh?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, like what's your armor AC?
My AC is 23.
No, I know, but what
do you get from your armor?
From your armor specifically.
From my chainmail, I get a +7. Plus 3 from my dexterity.
Okay, and how much natural armor do you have?
2, because of 1 from the cloak, 1 from my scales.
Alright, so you have a total of a 9 armor bonus. And what's your AC?
23.
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so so yeah, after like dodging your attacks, I rolled a that's a 14 plus 8, so that is a 22 touch attack, which hits you because your touch AC is 17. Yeah, 17. Forgot your dex bonus. So yeah, she's just like, I've had enough of this. And you notice that as she draws up her sword, as she kind of like draws back her sword to strike you, her hand glows, and basically she casts a spell into the sword as she hits you with it. And let's see, you take 7 damage from the sword. And and 16 fire damage from the spell she used.
Whew. That leaves me at 9.
Yeah. You gotta love Megasis.
Hammer's turn.
But yeah, after seeing that hitting you with one of her stronger spells and getting an actual attack off on you, and you not falling over immediately, she's like, "That's
What'd she
proved
say?
yourself enough." She's like, yeah, she gets out of her defensive posture and sheaths her weapon. She's like, "That's enough. You've proven yourself enough. There's no need to fight the rest of you."
Oh, come on. I want to see Korza get bitch slapped.
I want to stab her even though she said that. Just to
Oh,
show
no.
her that I can still land an attack on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hammer's about to die.
It's true.
This is a bad idea.
Gonna have a bad time, okay?
Especially if he hits her.
Let's see.
She might be forgiving if he misses.
I rolled a 19.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even flat-footed, that misses.
Well, I just disengage and make a heal check.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You just need to, you just need someone to heal you. That's all.
Yeah, but
You get,
I have
or
plus
you
5
just
to
need to
healing,
rest.
so can't I gain
Your
back
heal-
some kind of HP
No,
from doing a heal
no,
check?
that's not what a heal check. That's not what a heal check.
Heal check is for like.
Heal
treating
check is
poisons and
medical.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Heal check. Yeah, the healing checks are medical. Like they're like if somebody was poisoned and you wanted to know what the antidote
Okay.
was or what happened to them, you'd make a heal check to figure that out. You don't actually heal off heal checks.
I comment that if I had known we were actually going to try, I would have used spells.
I chime in from the wall. I don't think this woman half-asses anything.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. She's like, yeah, you've proven yourselves enough. You impressed her enough by not just outright dying that, like she was expecting you to do, that she agrees to come back to you with your hideout and will train your NPCs to be valiant fighters or powerful wizards.
Well, thank you.
And
for the
possibly
help.
train. And she kind of looks over at Balin, and she's like, and I might actually teach this one how to use spells.
I hang my head in shame.
I pat him on the head like a puppy. I'm like, look, buddy, you're gonna be useful.
I feel like we need to start a insulting Balin jar.
But yeah, you did realize though, Korza, that entire fight, all of her tattoos, as soon as that fight started, her tattoos were like, they were shifting and moving during that entire fight. Like they came alive while she was fighting.
Okay, so now we got all the gold and everything.
Yeah, there's 50,000 gold in that bag.
Ooh, that's 10,000 each.
Yeah, we splitting this up between ourselves, boys.
I feel like Korza should get less for his comments.
I feel like you're wrong. I feel like you should put a piece of gold in the punching bag for saying those mean things to me.
Well, I think you should stand up to the girl over there and prove you're not spineless.
I think you should fight me.
I will once I'm full health.
Blue on blue.
She's like, I could kill you all.
Oh, I have no doubt about you whooping my ass, but this oversized fucking gecko here.
Ooh.
So
Better
we're
watch
going
it,
to
Korza.
just-
If we fight, it might be to the death.
Yeah, well, just because your viper's bigger doesn't mean anything.
She's just like, "Oh, please kill each other. I want to go home."
Okay, so,
I'll lead the way, Les.
okay, so we each get 10,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back into the magic shop then for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, if any of you other guys want something, you should get something from the magic shop, because I'm going to be stacked with crafting stuff.
I need some scrolls.
Well, you can make your own scrolls.
Do I have to pick anything up to make scrolls?
No, it costs
yes,
a very
you pay for
small
it.
amount of gold. Yeah, basically all you're doing, you're basically looking at your spellbook and just copying what's on your spellbook onto a piece of paper.
Right, and then you have to
Gotcha.
like, invest your magical power into it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you invest the spell into the scroll. So basically, during combat, you'll basically just whip out a scroll and read the scroll, and the spell goes off.
it does cost a money though, isn't it? Like 100
Yes.
times spell level, 100 gold pieces times spell level, or something like that.
It's not a whole lot of gold for making spells. Like it's like it's 100. No, that's exactly right. For you to scribe your own scrolls, it's 100 gold times the spell level. So like even for a 9th level spell, it would still be under 1,000 gold.
So you're a wizard? Okay, here I have it right here. So for a wizard, for your 1st level scroll, it costs you 25 gold. 2nd level, it costs you 150. 3rd level, 375. 4th level, 700. Like, it's super cheap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At this level, you
Don't
should
we-
only be able to do 1 and 2, 1st and 2nd level spells.
Second.
Right, and a level 0 spell is only 12.5 gold.
Yeah. But there's no reason for you to scribe those, because I mean,
Maybe he wants to have, like, what's a good one? Like,
I want to
Drench?
flare everything.
Yeah, or Spark. That way
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just a survivalist.
Just start making campfires in the middle of battle.
Use spark on your whole stacking scrolls to start a campfire.
Okay, so we head back to the base. And I
No,
start...
hold on. I'm still at the magic shop.
Oh, right, so you guys go to the magic shop.
And I wanted to ask Hammer if I can borrow 1K from him. You there, Hammer?
No.
What's up?
I was wondering if I could borrow 1K.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I get the 1K from Hammer, go into the shop, and I want to order a +2 Amulet of Mighty Fists, and I want to change out the +2 for a Corrosive enchant and a Fiery enchant.
Okay. How much is it?
16K.
Alright, 16k. It'll take 8 days for her to make it.
That is perfectly fine. And now that I'm getting this Callan, I wanted to ask, can I make it like a special kind of necklace where it's like fiery acid or like lava or something?
Well, you can't put lava on a chain, but I'm assuming you want decoration, and yeah.
No, I mean as the spell effect.
When you make an attack with acidic and fiery weapons, basically, what'll happen is that your claws will basically be a mix of fire and acid dripping off of them when you go to make your attacks.
Okay.
So you both burn and melt your target at the same time when you hit them.
I burn them and I burn them.
You burn them and melt them. So you'll be doing 1d6 fire, 1d6 acid on top of your claw damage when you hit.
And my bite attack. It's all natural weapons.
Yeah.
I just tripled my damage output. Okay, and then I'll be sure to give Hammer the spoils I get from like our next 2 or 3 fights.
Okay. So yeah, when you guys get back to the hideout, Janovan introduces herself to this lady, which she introduces herself as Glaidwin.
What was it?
Glaidwin, Glaidwhen. Oh, I didn't mention she's an elf. I should have mentioned that.
Oh, no wonder she was so mobile.
honestly, but
Yeah.
No,
But to be fair,
that
elves are
tattoo
supposed to be
doesn't-
really graceful, so...
Yeah, that cat tattoo is a very small part of her speed. Her moving at her being able to move 50 feet in 6 seconds is has nothing to do with that cat.
Oh, hey,
she just does her
before we left-
workouts.
Before we left the magic shop, I ordered a shirt of immolation.
Okay.
So it's 8,000 gold.
4 days.
I paid first, so I get my amulet first.
Yes, yes. Oh, I completely forgot to mention too. She also has two, like, they look like arrows. Or she's got 2 tattoos on her forearms that look like arrows, but they're like made out of on her forearms.
They're made out of what?
She's got 2 tattoos on her forearms that look that are shaped like arrows made out of lightning.
ooh. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, and she's got that's on the like opposite side of her forearm on one arm. She's got a bunch of what looks like arcane writing down one.
Okay, I show her where her room is, and then I point to my room and say, if you need anything in the middle of the night, I'm right over there. Or, you know, if you want to slit my throat.
She kind of looks at the sizer on her hips, like, yeah, I might take you up on the slit your throat off.
I give her the finger guns.
And she closes the door.
And I put another piece of gold in the punch bag.
What do you say anything to Janovan after you do that? Ledwin?
I'm assuming that Janovan's giving me a very dirty look.
Janovan is laughing her ass off.
I mean, she just finished making that baby room.
Janovan is enjoying getting shot down repeatedly by somebody else who's not.
Well, to be fair, she's from... She is a Hell Knight, so...
Like, yeah, she looks at you, she's like, me and her are gonna get along great.
Well,
the next day, how dare you wear my dress, you bitch!
I'm glad somebody's having fun around here. Let's see, Janovan, what level do I have to be to cast Enchant Rope? Because I really don't want to tie the noose myself.
Like, don't worry, I'll tie it for you.
God, you know just what to say to me.
I'm going to
Okay, so I do the first day's worth of magic to make those boots of levitation. That's gonna take me 4 days to craft them. It's day 1 down.
Okay.
And then, so you guys can go ahead and decide whatever you're doing for the next couple days.
I am going to just make some generic gold and silver rings. With the remaining 1 pound of gold and 1 pound of silver after, you know, decorating my lantern. Do I need to roll checks on that, or is that just a base crap?
It's just part of your profession.
That's just part of your profession, yeah.
Okay, what are Shansa, Kolzak, what are you guys doing for the next few days?
I mean, I'm just gonna pass the time until my amulet's ready.
Okay, anything for you, Kolzak?
Nope.
Okay, so 4 days past then?
Yeah, well, the next day, Gladwin has all of your NPCs gathered, like early in the morning in the training room, and she's doing a demonstration of combat techniques and whatnot. And basically, what she's showing off is a combination of like I don't even know how to explain it. It's basically she's swinging a sword around in a very articulate manner while dancing at the same time, and going over like distraction techniques and like just giving a demonstration of her own prowess as a martial fighter to all of your all of your physically capable recruits.
I would like to attend those sessions. Just to see if I can learn anything.
Yeah, can we all attend to see if we can gleanse any information or technique from it?
Oh yeah, I totally attend with the hope of learning how to become proficient in scimitars, martial weapons.
Alright, so yeah, if you guys want, you spend the day watching, and
Get
you
making
find
my
out the
boots.
reason why. You find out that she is what's classified as a spell dancer, and she rips across the battlefield basically like, well, the things that she can do with her speed are ridiculous, and she's teaching your recruits how to move incredibly quickly while defending themselves, and by the end of the day, all of your recruits are proficient with martial weapons.
Am I proficient with martial weapons?
No.
Damn it. I'm too stupid to learn.
You're too busy trying to make sex jokes at her.
Yeah, and she goes over just basic martial techniques, fighting, how to wield weapons, and by the end of the day, all of your recruits are proficient with martial.
Okay, cool.
So if you need her at any time, that's where she'll be training people.
Okay.
Okay, so the next day, anybody doing anything? Or are we just advancing to these 4 days later?
I'm just waiting.
We should probably decide on one of those bounties to pursue, or even go back down into the sewers to hunt down that cult.
See, I'm waiting on my amulet right now because that's going to triple my damage output, so I would prefer to wait for that.
Yeah, I would like to. Let's wait the 4 days so I can finish this item and then go get the goblins.
Then again, we're going to have to call in about half an hour as well, so...
Yeah.
So, we want to wait those 4 days.
Just get the items and call it, maybe?
Yeah. And, Shansa, if you want me to craft you any more items, compensation.
I'll just go to a shop then.
Well, I mean, it'll cost you double there.
I'd rather cost double than give you extra.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so do those 4 days past that. And we can go pick up all this stuff.
At the end of those 4 days, though, all of your recruits now have this minus the arcane full part. Get rid of that.
What's that? You cut out after this.
Because I didn't say what it was, I linked it in chat.
Oh.
Minus the arcane pool part, because, you know, your guys aren't Maguses, but yeah. That ability, all of your recruits now know how to do.
That's nice.
We're actually getting useful people.
Very slowly.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, the next 4 days pass by kind of uneventfully, although you do hear whispers and rumors of banditry and whatnot being up on their...
And of course, over those 4 days, I get my boots of levitation.
You're welcome. I get my shirt of immolation.
And do we get boxes of rats?
Yes, do we continue receiving hate mail?
You do for a couple of days, and then it just kind of...
Okay.
Oh, if he got his shirt, does that mean I got my amulet already?
Well, his shirt's gonna take... your amulet's gonna take 8 days, his shirt's only gonna take 4.
Yeah, but wouldn't my amulet be first? Or is she making both at the same time?
Well, you placed your order first, you should be doing yours first.
You fucking suck.
Sorry, Corso, that would cost extra.
Alright, so at the end of your 4 days, Ariel and Janovan call a meeting for everybody that there's something they need to talk to everybody.
Okay.
And when you walk in there, the recruits are off. The recruits and Glademan are off in the back training, and you guys they take you into a separate room. Like instead of having your meetings in the around the table like most of you guys like that normally, she takes you guys over to like just basically it's not really a closet, but it's like just into a separate room where you guys can talk. And Ariel tells you that in the past couple of weeks, the reason how he got captured is he was investigating a group of thieves called the Bastards of Erebus. And over the past couple of weeks, they've been on huge crime sprees going through the old city. And one of these, more than once, there's been reports of murder happening because of these robberies. And with the Hell Knights being out looking for them instead of dealing with these guys, they're basically running rampant.
Okay.
And he's like, they're called the Bastards of Erebus, which implies they may have some sort of connection to hell, being a criminal organization full of tieflings, or they could just be using it as a clever ploy to invoke fear. Or yeah.
I mean, either way, they're bastards.
Yeah, and after every crime they commit, they always leave a wooden token behind showing a devil's head. And lately, they've been more and more active, especially during the night.
Okay, well, obviously, being these people, we need to go stop these guys.
Yeah, and the mayor has turned to the Hell Knights for help because like the city guards are either incompetent, useless, or otherwise being paid and aren't really doing anything about this, and the citizens are getting extremely restful about it because everybody's just getting terrified.
Okay, well, let's go deal with this.
I'm fine with that, but I want to get my amulet first.
Well, if we wait 4 more days, lots of innocent people are gonna die.
I mean, innocent people have already died. There's
So
no
you're
there's
just
no
that
point in
fucked up and more people
there's
die.
no point in possibly sacrificing ourselves when we have upgrades waiting.
I mean, other than being a coward.
We should be fine.
We've dealt with the situation so they come so we can't just turn our backs on people being murdered.
We should
Yeah,
stock up on
Ariel-
some medium healing potions or large.
Ariel believes that taking out the leadership of the Bastards of Erebus will show Westcrown that there are people who care about real justice and protecting the population and aren't just there for a profit or because their orders dictates they do that.
Yes, and we can get a profit from the mayor.
And that they don't care about and that it shows that your group isn't affiliated with Helen and
Yeah, so quit being a coward. We're going after this, Shansa.
I mean, if we're gonna go after the leader, we should be prepared.
I make a bluff check to Shansa. Let's see. I roll a 28.
you hear a
It's
voice
just-
from behind you. Okay, go ahead.
It's just because you're scared, isn't it, Shansa?
You hear a voice from behind you say, "He's full of shit." You see Glademan, that shimmer invisibility thing that she did the first time you met her kind of fades, and she's standing there calling you out on your bullshit. And you notice the scripted tattoo on her arm was glowing when she said it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what that does.
You know what? You can just get out of here with all your body modifications.
You know what, Korza? If you really want to call me a coward, you and I could fight right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're standing in a room that's like 6 feet by 6 feet. It's fucking tiny.
Okay, let's go. We walk out. to
Fine,
all the
we'll do it
training.
outside.
We go outside to the training ground, or not outside, but where all the people are practicing.
God.
You hear Glademan whisper to Janovic, like, I got 10 gold on Shansa.
I'll be a part of that action.
I sit down, open the book, and flip the page.
Oh, you flip the page.
Why are you flipping the page?
Because he doesn't want a large person anymore.
Oh, no.
Alright.
So can I pull up a little map for this just so we get, because this is gonna be tactical.
Uh-oh.
This is probably going to take a little while, so we should probably start the next session with this.
Well, no, I mean
Uh-oh.
we could just do this just ourselves if
It
somebody.
sounds
else
like I got a
wants
bad page.
No, I think I may have accidentally deleted the shit that I had.
to. Oh, for the spells.
Yeah.
Well, then you can make me up one for tomorrow or next week.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah, I meant next week.
Cal, Sean said, you guys have to go, or
Fuck.
can we do this?
I don't have to be anywhere. It's Callan and Raytaz that have to be somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I accidentally deleted the
that's right.
book. Fuck, how did I manage to delete that? God damn it.
Had to
Okay.
make room for more porn.
No, I actually had to make room for the PTU for Star Citizen. And I cleaned up a bunch of shit on my desktop, and I must have accidentally deleted all the fucking shit that I had done up for the.
Do you have file history on?
So yeah, if Callan's okay with it, you and I can just do this battle.
Yeah, I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you have file history on? You might be able to recover it if you do.
Okay, well, as a gesture of goodwill, I pull my hip flask off. And
Your
I hand
what?
them to you. I have a couple of flasks on my hip, and I offer you a drink before we battle. And this isn't to the death, right? And I take a sip of mine.
I don't take it and say, you'll get what you deserve. If death is what it is, then it's gonna be. Don't open your mouth if you aren't ready for the price.
From
Okay,
open
well-
worship to flat out rebellion. What is this, the Catholic Church?
I see how it is, and I take that flask out of your hand.
I didn't take a flask.
Yeah, you
Well,
didn't take it.
I offered it to you, I guess. Fine, I pull it back and I put it back on my belt. I see how it is.
Either unconscious, death, or submission.
Well, I am eating, munching some popcorn while we watch this. We still got about 20 minutes, so we got to report.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we just want to? How big is the area we're fighting in?
It's a training room, so it's a fair size. Probably the floor is probably a 30 foot by 30 or 6 squares by 6 squares.
Okay, I'm gonna start a private call so I can do that screen share thing again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Don't forget me.
Yeah, I'll invite y'all. Okay. So let's go ahead and add everybody. Cal, Hamburger, Raytaz. Oh, did you already add everybody?
Everyone except Hammer. For some reason, I can't invite Hammer. Do I not have him as like a friend or something?
Apparently. There you go, I added him. Okay, so let me screen share.
Apparently, I didn't have Hammer as a friend.
What'd you say? You got invited, Cody. Invite Cody again.
Hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
I can't.
Okay, so
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, now I just got in the call.
where did Ace go? He's not on my list.
I'm here.
Oh, you're in here. Okay. So
So it's a 10 by 10?
he said 30 by 30.
Oh.
So we'll assume there isn't any obstruction, so we'll just use this for. Okay, so layer 3 can be the outline.
So pixelated.
Sorry. Okay, so 30 by 30, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not very big at all.
Didn't you say 30 by 30?
Yeah,
It is 30 by
that is 30 by 30.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Each block is 5 feet.
Yep. Okay.
I'm
Run
gonna
by while
whoop
you guys
your
get this done.
butt.
Okay, so this is me in this corner. That's you, actually. No, that's me. Yeah, 'cause I just want to be purple. And you'll be green. Cody, do you want to do the announcing? Oh, he's going to the bathroom. In the left ring. Okay. Okay, Cal, you ready to referee this fight?
I don't think he's here.
Well, he might have been using the restroom too.
While we wait, why don't we roll for initiative?
So before that happens, like just as we're prepping for the fight, I'm turning my belt into a long spear.
Okay.
Okay. I got my list of spells.
I need to look at my spells now that I think about it.
Okay, ready to roll for initiative? Ace?
Hold on. Since you're going to get your belt ready, I'm going to cast Magic Fang on my normal claw.
Okay, well, for fucking casting spells, I'm about to summon like 9 monsters.
Okay, fine, then we won't.
I was just like, this is just my weapon I'm pulling out. This is like just drawing my weapon.
Okay, fine, so initiative.
Okay.
25.
God, I rolled a nat 20. But my initiative is +0. So you go first.
Okay, so let's see. I can move upwards of 6, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna move 3 spaces towards you and then cast magic Fang on my claw.
Okay.
So my claw will get +1 attack and damage.
Sounds good. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 second, I gotta look up my spells. That's not where I want to be. Okay, so I'm going to summon 1d3 bloody human skeletons around you. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Go down here. Okay, so I need to roll. Alright, four-sided die -1. So I'm going to summon 3 bloody skeletons around you. Move these guys to a different layer, that way you're not overlapping. Just make them red. Oh crap, I gotta deselect that area. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then they're all going to swing at you.
Okay, well I have 23 AC.
Okay, so I need to pull up their page. So their base attack bonus is 0, I'm pretty sure.
So unless they roll a nat 20, they can't hit me.
Right. Yeah, the base attack bonus is 0. Well, 19 or 20 because they're using scimitars.
Why
So
would a
this
19
one-
hit?
Because with actual forged weapons, a 19 or 20 is usually the crit range. It's just with natural weapons it has to be a nat 20.
Same here. When I was trying to attack that magic lady, I hit 19, and it was a crit. And Kellen said no.
No, the way that crits work for threat range, you actually have to be able to hit your target on that roll normally in order for it to be a crit.
Right.
So 19
that's
wouldn't
a-
work.
If you don't hit him normally without the crit range, if you don't hit him normally on a 19, you can't crit him. And
Right,
your
it
attack
won't
doesn't
crit,
hit.
but it would still normal hit.
No.
No, it wouldn't
If you-
normal hit
no.
either.
No, so
No,
you have to
no,
roll a
it's not
20 or you
only
don't
a
hit
20.
me.
Yeah, only a 20 is a automatic hit. In terms of threatening crit range, you have to be able to hit your target normally. I actually had that same question, and I asked a DM of mine about that, and that's the way that it works.
Okay.
Because
What's your, I suppose I can't ask your stats, that's metagaming.
what stats?
Chances.
Oh.
Okay, so this skeleton right here is going to just try to hit you. 7, so that's not going to hit. And now these two are going to attempt to make combat maneuvers to grapple you. So they get the +2 for flanking, right, Cal?
Yeah,
For
as long
combat
as
maneuver.
if they're actually flanking.
Yeah, they are. So what's your CMD that they have to beat?
22.
Okay, they have +2, and then another +2 for flanking, so they get +4.
And they use their combat maneuver bonus.
Yeah, that's +2 is what it is, I'm pretty sure. So the first one got an 11, so he's not gonna grapple you. God damn it. And then the second one got a 14, so that's not gonna beat your CMB either. Okay, your turn again.
Okay, so I'm going to use my boots of levitation, fly 10 feet up in the air, and then move 10 feet towards you.
Can you...
Levitating blizzard.
Reptilius levitus.
Oh, okay.
I planned this stuff out, yo.
You still provoke removing out of the 2 guys.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, but they probably won't hit me.
You can not move the recipient horizontally. You can clamber along a face of a cliff or something to move yourself, or push against a ceiling to move yourself laterally, but you can't just like float in the air and then move forward.
Oh.
You have to push or pull yourself with something.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
then
you
just
can't.
make a leap.
Which would be an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll just run towards Korza to try and make an attack.
You are not a Jedi yet.
Okay, so how do you want to move? Because you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
I mean, as straight as I can to get towards you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so all 3 of them are going to get their attack of opportunities. 3 misses, 14 misses, and a 10 misses. Okay, now it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to summon Monster 2 again.
Didn't you move 6? Doesn't that mean you can't summon something?
No, it's just my
No.
move. That's my move action. I still get
It's a
a
move action.
standard action.
Oh.
What did I do?
It's only a standard action to cast a spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have used my standard action to move then.
Then you would only have had a move action.
Well, yeah, but then I would have boxed him in.
Okay, so I gotta start crossing these off. So that's 2 of my level 2 spells. Okay, so I'm using that.
Okay,
only
right,
this
guys?
time he's
No,
not.
he's just
He's
don't
down.
mind it.
Resin OP.
I'm going to summon. God, what do you want to fight?
Summon your signature dolphin.
I'm gonna summon an octopus.
Nice. Gladewin's like, oh, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going, and walks away.
Yes, you have. Okay, so now, oops,
Stop playing Minecraft.
never. Okay, so I'm summoning an octopus. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, it's another Jewish animal.
Yep. And then also, these guys are gonna move to box you in.
It's too bad you couldn't give allies or the stuff that you could summon doesn't get you.
Wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity on the skeleton on my
No.
left for him to get to that position?
No, because he's going like 1, 2, 3, 4.
But yeah, wouldn't I be
You
able to
only-
attack the lower left box as he moves to my left?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
they're all moving.
That's technically 10 feet away from you, that box.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one.
Yeah, that box. The box that are diagonal, it's on a 10-foot diagonal from you, but technically it's down 1 and over 1, not diagonally across from you. It's 10.
Okay, so the octopus is going to attempt to grapple you. Let's see. Oh, nice. He has 3 tentacles. Oh, he gets the plus grab with his tentacles.
Yep.
So his bite is 1d3 plus 1, and then his tentacles. Oh, it's just his tentacles is a plus 3 grab, but they don't do any damage. Okay,
Probably
so
has
does
a
that
slam
mean,
or something.
so with a full round action, then he gets to bite and then attempt to grapple with his 3 tentacles?
Yeah, basically you make your attacks, you deal your damage, and you get a grab all on top of one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're saying they're separate things, so even if he misses his bite, he still gets to attempt to grapple.
If he misses his bite, yes, but if for every tentacle that misses, he loses 1 grapple attempt.
Right, but if
In
you
order-
look though, they're just tentacles plus 3. It doesn't give any damage.
Yeah, it says tentacles plus 3 plus grab, right?
Yeah. Well, it just
Okay,
says
then
tentacles
yeah.
plus 3 and then grab.
Yeah, so his tentacles. I'm assuming you get to make 3 grab attempts with your tentacles on top of your. So even if your bite misses, you still get your grapple, but your grapple doesn't do any damage.
Okay, so he's going to attempt to bite. He has to roll a nat 20. Or actually, your AC is 23, right?
Yep.
So yeah, he has to roll a nat 20 anyways, because he gets plus 2 from the flank and then plus 1 from the bite. No, he rolls a 10, and now he gets 3 grab attempts.
Yep.
Okay, so his grapple is a plus 3. What's your CMD?
CMD.
23, you said?
22.
22, so he has to roll a 19 or a 20. 10, 3, haha, 19. So the octopus is on you.
Not really.
You now have.
I'm in the middle of a fight,
You
so.
lose your dexterity bonus to your.
AC. And then, so what's your AC without your dex bonus?
It's your flat-footed AC.
20.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't.
So you also
skeletons.
lose. You also lose
I
any
said I
dodge
might be
feats or
late,
anything
so
like
just
that
give
that
me-
require mobility.
I'll be up when I
feats.
can.
Yeah. All dodge bonuses, I should say.
So is it still 20?
Yeah, I don't think he has dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have dodge.
Okay, so now the skeletons are all flanking you. And then do they get a bonus since they're hitting into a grapple? Or is it only if he's pinned or knocked down?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Shame Korza can't do his own deed.
Yeah, shame that I use my brain instead of my lizard face. Where's grapple?
Grappled creature is restrained by a creature, trap, or effect. Grappled creatures cannot move, take a -4 penalty to their dexterity. A grappled creature takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, except those made to oppose
Break
the grapple.
Yep.
In addition, grappled creatures can take no action that requires 2 hands to perform. A grappled character who attempts to cast a spell or spell-like ability must make a concentration check or lose the spell. Grappled creatures cannot make attacks of opportunity. Grappled creatures cannot stealth or hide from the creature grappling it, even if it's a special ability such as hide in plain sight. If a grappled creature becomes invisible, though, a spell or ability grants a circumstance bonus to CMD to avoid being grappled, but receives no other effect. It says nothing about attacking or negatives into attacking a grapple. He takes a -4 to his dex.
Okay.
So, yeah, he takes a -4 to his dex.
Okay.
So does that mean I still have 21 AC then?
20, you said, because you lose your whatever your flat-footed is.
Okay, so yeah, 20.
So the skeletons are hitting at a +2 right now, so if I roll 18 or above, you get hit. So skeleton 1, nat 1. Skeleton 2, nat 1, Jesus Christ. Skeleton 3, 18. Okay, so what's the skeleton's damage? That's an octopus, bloody skeleton. So they have a broken scimitar, so it's a 1d6. So you're gonna take 3 points of damage.
Okay. So my turn?
Yep, it's your turn. And you start the round grappled.
Yeah, so you have to oppose grapple to do anything.
Okay, and what is that?
For the octopus, you have to beat a CMD of 16 or 14.
So you roll your combat maneuver bonus against his combat maneuver defense.
Okay.
That's whatever your combat maneuver bonus is against his combat maneuver defense.
Well, my combat maneuver bonus is 9, so d20 plus 9.
Jesus Christ.
20.
Yeah, so you can break the grapple or reverse it.
Yeah.
If I break it, can I still make attacks?
No, because
you have to use your standard action to break the grapple, but you can move, well, if you weren't boxed in.
Yeah, he's boxed in.
You'd have to
Okay,
make
so
an
I'll
escape
break
check.
the grapple, and then I'll float up 10 feet.
Okay, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity from all of them.
You're gonna take 5 attacks of opportunity for doing that, or 4.
4.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So they all get a +2 to hit, so the skeletons have to roll 20. Actually, they all just have to roll 20.
Actually, if I make a acrobatics check, can't I also move forward a little bit by like jumping with my boots?
Yeah, not if
you're using your boots.
Oh.
You can't move horizontally and float at the same time. Like it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you have to be
you
like
can make an acrobatics check to get through the threatened squares of the 2 of the guys flanking you.
Well, I'm gonna have to do an acrobatics check anyways to get out of this box, so I'll just float up 10 feet.
Just for future reference, I was rereading grapple. Grappled creatures take a -4 penalty to their dexterity, whereas pinned creatures lose their dexterity bonus. And take a -4 penalty to their AC.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I float up so you can make your attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So skeleton 1, 14, skeleton 2, 15, skeleton 3, nat 20. So he'll hit you.
Roll for critical, I'm guessing?
No, because he doesn't beat your AC, even with that nat 20.
Ah.
So he just hits you. And that's another 4 points of damage. And then the octopus biting you, and he rolls a 6. So he does not succeed.
Okay, and now I'm 10 feet in the air.
Okay. Let's
We
see.
should probably get going, Cal.
So I'm going to cast Magic Missile on you.
Magic missile.
Exactly.
Uh,
So let's see. Let me go back to here. So I'm going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4 to right here. And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile on you. So it's just a 1d4 plus 1, and I get 3 missiles, or is it 2?
It's 1d4 plus 1 per missile per up to a maximum of 5, I think.
Yeah, I
isn't it?
gotta figure out how many missiles I get though.
I think you get. It's 1 missile per level, I believe. So I think you get 5. So I think it's
Yeah, it's one.
5d4 plus 1.
For every 2 caster levels beyond the first level, you get an additional. So at
so
third,
2.
Yeah, so I get 2. It's a good thing I looked, otherwise that'd have been a shitload of damage. Okay, so 1, 3. So you take 5 damage from Magic Missile. And then none of my monsters can reach you, but they're all preparing an action where when you levitate that back down, they're all going to attempt to hit you.
Okay.
So your turn. And also, I'm asking, do you surrender there, little lizard?
Here's the thing you forgot. I throw my snake at him!
Okay.
So then D20 plus 7.
Yep, you're attempting to hit me with your snake.
Natural 20!
Okay.
So, roll for confirmation for the critical throw.
Well, you're throwing an improvised weapon, so I don't. Can he crit?
Yeah. A natural 20 is always a critical.
Okay, so.
I don't even have to roll for confirmation?
No, you still have to roll.
Yeah, you still have to roll to confirm it, but it's always
13
critical.
for the confirmation.
I think that might actually crit. Hold on. Where's my AC paper? Oh, back my. Oh.
You forgot I have my own pet.
Wait, hold on. So he's hitting me with a ranged weapon, right? Can I catch his snake with my gloves of arrow snatching?
No, your arrow gloves of arrow snatching specify arrows specific.
Oh, missiles.
I don't think they say missiles. I think they say arrows, don't they?
Hold on, let's look this up. This is fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna head into the mumble.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Alright. Catch you guys later. Don't kill each other.
Kill each other.
So it's just like the
outright
arrows.
slay.
Oh, come on.
Yes, please kill each other.
Arrow snatch. What? Why is it not letting me? So what's that feat called? Is it called arrow? Arrow snaring?
No.
Snatch arrows combat feat.
Must have at least one hand. Free to use this feat once per round. When you normally be hit with an attack from a ranged weapon, you may deflect it so that you can take no damage from it. So yeah, he is throwing a ranged weapon at you technically.
I can catch it, and then since it's arrow snatching, I can throw it back at him.
Yes, that is exactly what you can do.
Yeah, so I'm catching your snake and I'm throwing it back at you.
So make your roll.
So I only rolled an 8 or a 9.
And that ballista bullet bullshit.
Yeah.
It actually states this specifically in deflect arrows. You can't deflect ballista bullets.
Oh, I can't. Well, yeah.
Usually, massive ranged weapons such as boulders or ballista bolts and ranged attacks generated by natural attacks or spell effects can't be. As your arrow snatch functions off of deflect arrow.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, just when we were doing that other fight when you caught that ballista bolt, I didn't realize you couldn't actually do that, but I mean, still, it was cool. Anyway, yeah, don't kill.
Okay, so I catch your snake, and so I roll an 8, so I'm not going to hit you with it.
So now we need to figure out where my snake goes.
On the other side of you.
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Okay. So go back Oh, you can put it in layer 2. Shape. We'll make your snake little diamond. We'll make him green also.
And
Okay.
then what's the if you're up for sharing, what's the AC difference between the octopus and the skeleton?
I am not up for sharing. That's metagaming.
Okay. Okay,
I mean, you'll see it here in a second when I switch to the page. But so now that was your turn, so now it's my turn.
No, I still have my snake's turn.
Oh, right. Okay, so your snake gets to go. So you hitting the octopus or the skeleton?
I'm gonna hit the octopus. D20
Okay.
plus 4. 6.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. Okay, my turn.
Mm. I'm going to have my snake move.
Okay, it's gonna take attacks of opportunity.
Aren't your guys focused on me?
No, they're preparing an action to hit you if you come down, but they still get their attacks of opportunity.
What's the AC then? 15. Then no, I won't move.
Okay. So I'm just gonna like say to you, like, I think you understand in one-on-one combat I'm stronger. I'll admit you're physically stronger than me, but as far as tactics go, I've got you beat. As you're just floating in the air.
I'm just floating in the air.
Do you want to continue with this?
I'm going.
Okay. So I'm going to...
But hold on, you're metagaming now, so was that your turn?
No, I was just talking to you. Like I was... Korza was...
But I don't say anything back, so...
That's why I asked you if you want to keep going with this. That was Korza saying that to Shansa.
So the question is, was that your character's turn?
No, because speaking is a free action. Like, you can talk in the middle of combat.
Yeah, I know. But are you just gonna pass?
No. I'm, like, if you don't respond, I'm gonna keep going.
Well then go.
I'm going to assume that you're just being a stubborn fucking lizard. Okay. So I... Actually, I'll stay right here. So I'm just moving back one space. I'm casting Magic Missile on you again. 4. 3, so that's... You take 9 points of damage. And then my monsters just keep waiting for you to come down. It's your turn.
Okay. So my snake is going to make an attack on the octopus.
Okay.
17.
That'll hit.
So D4 plus...
What's the damage?
I'm just looking quick. So...
Pretty sure Viper is 1d3 damage, and then poison.
Well, my snake is a level 4 snake, so it's slightly different.
It gets the bonuses.
So 4 damage, and then it also has to make I believe it's a Constitution save against the poison.
Yeah, what's the DC for that? It rolled a 13 for the Fortitude save against the poison.
Poison. So... Oh wait. Yeah, it's a level 4 Viper.
You still looking up the stats?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a blatant save. Oh, bite, injury.
It's just
DC,
whatever
the fortitude save is 9.
Okay, so he saves against the poison then. Hey, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
+1 chainmail.
Okay. Just wondering.
You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to land.
Okay.
You guys get your attacks, I'm guessing.
Yep. So, skeleton 1, 4, skeleton 2, 12, skeleton 3, 13, and the octopus got a 15. That's gonna miss also.
And then I'm going to use my bear form to get 4 more strength.
Right.
And then I'm going... Can I only use 1 or can I use 2 of my 3 attacks?
You can. I'm pretty sure you only can use 1 because it counts as your move action to use that boots of levitation, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So then you get 1 attack.
Okay, so I'll go for my main claw, which is +11, and then it also gets a additional +1 from the claw magic.
Okay.
So 17.
And what are you trying to hit?
Your octopus.
Okay, so it hits.
And then 1d6 plus 7 plus 8. I hit it for 11.
Okay, it's still alive.
And your turn.
Okay. So I am moving up right here. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile again. So you're taking 3, 6, 8 more damage. And then all of my monsters are attempting to hit you again. So skeleton 1, 3, skeleton 2, 2, skeleton 3, nat 1, and the octopus 6. Okay, so they all miss. And then at the end of this turn, all my skeletons disappear.
Okay, so my snake is going to go for an attack on your octopus.
Okay.
So +4, 21,
That'll hit.
3 damage, and make the fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Okay, he saves. He rolled 18.
And your octopus is still alive?
Yep, he's clinging on.
Okay, well, he loses his flank bonus, so I'm going to move Shansa 1 block, and then I'm going to go for an attack on Korza.
Okay.
13.
Hold on.
Have you guys hit each other yet?
He's hit me a bunch.
Yeah. Okay, so you said 13?
Yes.
That is going to hit.
Okay, so 14.
So what decides who wins?
14
One of
points
us
damage.
has to submit, go unconscious, or die.
Yep.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking crazy.
So you took 14.
Okay, 1 second. What the hell? Okay, 14 points of damage. Whoops. I wrote that down. Wait, you said you rolled a 13 to hit me, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that does hit. Where in the hell? 1 second. Oh, there it is. Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to cast Shocking Grasp on you.
Okay,
What's your touch AC?
13.
Okay, 13. And I get a +3 to hit because you're wearing metal armor.
Although I think Callan said it was 17, but I don't know how he got that.
Why would it be 17? With your touch, see, no, that's when you're flat-footed because you lose your dexterity bonus. Touch attack is minus all of your armor, so you only keep that 10 and then your dexterity bonus.
Also, it also doesn't take into account natural armor or anything?
No, because I'm just trying to touch you. I'm not trying to break your armor. That's my base attack bonus. God, there's so many pages. Okay, my base attack bonus is 2. I get a +3 because you're wearing metal armor.
Okay. So yeah, 13.
Yeah, so I rolled a 16.
So that's a hit.
Yep, and I'm casting Shocking Grasp on you. So you're gonna take 4, 10, 13, 14 points of damage.
Sadly, I am now unconscious at -1.
Okay, so you're unconscious. The fight ends. I unsummon my octopus. And I called Cold again over to heal you. I call Cold again over to heal you.
Well,
Not again,
Raytaz
now
is
we're
gone.
done. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to him in person. Just so he knows who won the fight.
Barely.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
How
And
much
then
HP do you have?
I still have 21 HP.
Yeah, imagine me next turn 3 attacks. You would have been dead.
Yeah, imagine me that actually came out to fight you instead of just keep summoning creatures, because I still had another summon monster level 2 and like 6 more summon monster level 1s.
Oh my, you can summon a bunch of things that won't hit me.
Yeah, they still box you in, and then I had a long spear, so I could have just poked you from that corner square. Or keep casting magic missile, which is 1d4 times 2 plus 2. Okay, so you get healed. I shake your hand. It's like, good fight. You don't say anything to me.
Nope.
You're just salty. Okay.
I'm not
cool.
giving you any dirty looks or anything. I'm just not saying anything.
Yeah. Not hanging your head in shame because you just got beat by a little wizard. A little sorcerer.
I'll have my revenge, don't you worry.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll pick this up next week.
Okay.
See you guys
See
later.
you guys later.